Todd Baron, I will be presenting you my paper on Roundup by Monsanto's and its effect on our health and environment. Introduction: Monsanto's Roundup. Here is a background on the company. Monsanto's corporate is located in St. Louis, Missouri. Roundup herbicide was created in 1970 by Monsanto. In 1996, Monsanto's created multiple GMO-resistant seeds. 93% of U.S. corn, soybean, alfalfa, cotton, and sorghum are GMO crops. GMO crops pose cross-contamination issues. GMO crops can cause allergic reaction. Roundup glyphosate poses carcinogenic effects on health. Cross-contamination. GMO crops are linked to cross-contaminations with non-GMO crops, thus producing unwanted hybrid crops. 93% of corn, soybean, alfalfa, cotton, and sorghum crops in the U.S. are GMO crops produced for human and animal consumption. GMO crops produce less herbicide-resistant weed strains through the continuous use of Roundup. Invasive weeds cause less yield per acre in GMO and non-GMO crops, choking out the desired crops. Less yield per acre of GMO and non-GMO crops affects food supply worldwide. Roundup and glyphosate. Oral consumption of GMO crops that contain trace amounts of glyphosate have been found to accumulate in all parts of the body of both human and animals. Glyphosate, NRA, and DNA cell damage in both humans and animals, which in turn cause cancer. Few parts per million of glyphosate ingested kills healthy bacteria in the gut, causes health problems. In one study, rats and mice that were fed Roundup GMO grain got sick with cancer. Evidence shows GMO crops that contain glyphosate causes both digestive and allergic reactions in both humans and animals. Cancer and Roundup herbicide. Agriculture workers who have not been properly protected have been exposed to Roundup on his or her work site. Studies have shown glyphosate, the active ingredient in Roundup, is linked to cancer. First documented cancer case against Roundup was in August of 2019. Cancer is caused by unrepairable damage to DNA in cells in both humans and animals. The use of Roundup has a harmful effect to our food supply and puts humans as well as animals in danger. Pros and cons of GMO. GMO plants are more resistant to diseases, pests, weeds, and drought, in turn can be grown in harsher environments. GMO crops produce more yield per acre because of more resistant plants to nature's elements. Allergic reactions happen from organic and non-organic foodstuff. Example, peanut allergies. At one time, glyphosate was patented as an antibiotic given to humans for infection. GMO full health effects are not fully known at this time, may take years to understand. In conclusion, Roundup herbicide useful or destructive? Roundup crops are widely used in the United States because of its resistance to drought, weeds, and insects. Devastating effects on the environment through cross-contamination through GMO and non-GMO crops can produce hybrid crops. Effects on the health of humans and animals with the possibility of cancer. GMO crops produced on a large scale with less waste produces more food per acre. In my opinion, GMO Roundup GMO crops are destructive to environment and affects both human and health.